While going through a new divorce, Jennifer Garner's ex-husband receives a diagnosis of depression. It's peculiar that she's the one controlling Ben Affleck following his split from Jennifer Lopez. His apparent sadness following his breakup with Jennifer Lopez has sparked concerns about his health, which has been making the rounds recently. But there's more news circulating now. Garner and Affleck are rumored to be getting back together. Out of these stories, which one is true? Is there any bad news that Ben Affleck must convey? Take a look at the conclusion. By the year 2024, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez had grown apart. Months of rumored marital arguments led to Lopez and Affleck living apart, and Lopez eventually asked for a divorce. This is actually their second breakup, which is hilarious. Their paths crossed in 2002. Before starting their own families in 2004, they were engaged. Lopez and Mark Anthony had twin daughters, Max and Emma, during their 2004-2014 marriage. Jennifer Garner was Affleck's wife from 2005 until 2018. Their union yielded 3 offspring, Violet, Serafina, and Samuel. They ended up splitting up, so it came as a shock when they reconciled after over a decade and multiple children. When they were last seen together in April 2021, after more than a decade, rumors began circulating that they were dating. A new romance began after they finally told everyone about their relationship. They tied the knot in July of 2022. Since his present wife and his ex-wife shared a name, they were aware that they were being referred to as Bennifer 2.0. The couple's inability to get along anymore was the primary reason for the split, according to Lopez. They tried to work things out, but after many arguments, they decided to end the marriage, according to those who knew them. During an interview, someone asked Lopez whether she felt bad about ending her relationship with Affleck. Not even for a second, the celebrity responded. Still, I was on the verge of death because of it. Oh, it nearly did. That was precisely what I needed. I think now that it's over. Thank you, God. I apologize for the delay. I'm sorry this had to be done so frequently by you. Curiously, J-Lo secretly filed for a divorce, given that the couple had celebrated their second wedding anniversary at their 87-acre home. Furthermore, she expressed her desire to replace Affleck with Lopez as her last name. Just like when they broke up in 2004, Lopez said that she and Affleck had trouble getting along due to their differences. I bet you're wondering why they gave it another go. They are very different people, remarked an individual familiar with the couple. She loves being social and spending time with others, whereas he would rather be alone with his music. According to someone else, Affleck's erratic behavior was characterized by 2 different people compared to his past self-presentation. However, he appeared oblivious to the impact his negative disposition had on his wife and others in his vicinity. According to them, Lopez tried her hardest to salvage the situation, but Affleck just wasn't into it. He wasn't showing any signs that he wants to stay married, according to them. She needed to start looking out for herself now. Following the finalization of their split, Affleck and Lopez had a public conveyed their relief at the conclusion and anticipation of the start of their new lives. Afterwards, fresh rumors surfaced suggesting a reconciliation between Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck. Pictures of the two of them kissing surfaced online, sparking a flurry of speculation. One example is the sight of them kissing and touching at their son's birthday party. This has prompted speculation that he may seek out Lopez again despite their divorce. One morning, Garner was seen leaving Affleck's house in a tracksuit, and everyone thought she looked totally at ease. When she was spotted on her ex-husband's property, sipping a hot beverage and wearing a black crewneck sweater, many assumed they were reconciling. She had obviously spent the night at his place. Since February 20th, when Jennifer and her boyfriend JN began seeing each other intermittently, they have remained out of sight of one another. People often mention how well they are getting along these days, but it's usually because their kids are also there. Someone else remarked that Affleck is affable and exudes boundless energy when he's happy. Jen only has good things to say about him right now, according to them. His company is enjoyable for her, plus he's an amazing father. However, there is a shadowy, troubled side to him that occasionally surfaces. Their marriage suffered as a result, and they eventually divorced. Those close to the co-parents, however, claim that they are not actually reconciling. Allegedly, they are simply friends who take pleasure in co-parenting their children. Garner is so terrified of falling in love again that she has no intention of reconciling with Affleck. According to someone who knows her well, she loves Ben, but she's afraid he'll break her again. After their divorce, Jennifer still doesn't trust Affleck, particularly because he had an affair with their children's babysitter. This was a contributing factor to their breakup. An individual stated, "She doesn't want to fix another broken heart because it would be too much trouble." She is also concerned that their children will witness their mother and father arguing. If they reconcile, a lot of terrible things might transpire. According to most sources, the couple's reconciliation is highly unlikely. But if the timing is right, Affleck would love to work with Garner again, according to Page Six's source. However, Ben is aware that it is currently impossible for them to do so. Page Six heard from an unaffiliated source, though, that Garner wasn't interested. A person had previously stated, "Jen doesn't feel the same way. Even though she doesn't feel that way, she's happy with John. As far as currently, she is juggling her responsibilities as Ben's co-parent." Many of Affleck's close associates were worried he would lose it following his most recent breakup because of his reputation for extreme mood swings. His alleged cordial relationship with Garner gives the impression that he has been dodging trouble. It appears that Garner is unconcerned with his increasingly enthusiastic and affectionate behavior. On the contrary, she has been extremely devoted to him, but it doesn't imply she'll return to him. Garner had previously brought up the topic of Affleck's erratic moods. A statement she made about him went something like, "When his sun shines on you, you feel it, but when his sun shines somewhere else, it's cold. His shadow is quite large." Rumor has it that Affleck was attempting to reconcile with his ex-wife, Garner. While he and Jennifer Garner were still together in 2022, he told Lopez that his biggest regret was the breakup. His devoted following assumed, as usual, that he was trying to mend fences with Garner and jumped on this opportunity. They were married, but he remained with Lopez, and they eventually broke up. Seems like the rumors of a reconciliation are just that, rumors. Although these rumors never materialized, they did cause concern for one individual, J-Lo. Jennifer Lopez reportedly took issue with the frequency of public appearances by Affleck and Garner, according to multiple news outlets. Even though they're no longer together, this love triangle is still a hot topic in Hollywood. Once again, they have taken center stage. Since rumors have circulated that Affleck and Garner are dating again, Lopez reportedly finds herself engrossed in the various pictures of the two actors together. Lopez may be envious and enraged by their seemingly perfect relationship in public photos, which may be a result of the dissolution of their marriage. According to an insider, Lopez is fuming mad because she can't stand seeing Garner and Affleck together. The thought of her ex-husband's constant relationship with his ex-wife continues to unsettle her. It appears that Garner even frequently stays at Affleck's house, but Lopez appears to be working hard, so she won't have time to dwell on such a weighty issue. She's currently in London filming a new Netflix movie called Office Romance, and she's determined to live life to the fullest, get well, and be happy. So that she doesn't get upset if she sees Ben Affleck with Jennifer Garner, she has also been avoiding news about him. Sources close to the situation say that, contrary to J-Lo's feelings, Affleck and Garner have grown closer over the past year. Rumor has it that ever since Affleck and Lopez broke up, he has been relying even more on Garner. Now that the Los Angeles fires have passed, this is absolutely correct. The family spent Thanksgiving and Christmas together. Since J-Lo abruptly ended the marriage, she may still feel awkward about Affleck and Garner's relationship, even though it is supposed to be centered around their children and co-parenting. The fact that Garner drinks too much is another explanation for his recent heavy involvement with Affleck. Because of his alcoholism, Affleck has frequented treatment centers. The news of his divorce from Lopez has his family worried that he will relapse into alcoholism. Garner has assembled a mercy squad to monitor his whereabouts and prevent him from relapsing into his old ways. Although Affleck appears happy now that he spends time with his ex-wife and 3 children, being divorced hurt him. He reportedly feels terrible about the way his marriage ended, according to those close to him. To avoid the pitfalls of alcoholism, he has been exerting himself to a great degree. However, when pressured, he may revert to his old ways of behaving. Therefore, Garner has been making it a daily habit to visit him. The number of public photos of them together is likely to increase. His mother, brother, and friends, including Matt Damon, have all checked in on him. In addition to her, for his drinking, Affleck sought help in 2001. While he was in rehab, his family used a clean guide to stage an intervention at his house in 2017 and 2018. It seems like she's always sprung into action to catch him when he takes a tumble. For some time now, J-Lo has been concerned that the friendship between Garner and Affleck will develop into something more serious. Rather than appearing like an ex-couple or co-parents, she reportedly feels that the photos of them together make them look more like a couple. Allow me to clarify a few things first. With her current relationship with CEO John Miller, Jennifer Garner has no intention of reconciling with Ben Affleck. He is both an attorney and the CEO of her boyfriend's company. At the helm of the Cali Group is he. In addition to investing in tech startups, this company runs the Cali Burger fast food chain. He also served as CEO of Poppet, a facial recognition payment system. Before getting a divorce in 2014, Miller was married. He has 2 children, Violet and Quest Miller. In 2018, not long after Garner and Miller's divorces, rumors began circulating that the two were dating. Before the 2020 pandemic broke up their secret relationship, they kept it under wraps for a while. Eventually, in 2021, they reconciled and rekindled their romance. Since then, they've remained a couple and have even had children together. When word got out that Garner and Affleck were back together, fans were perplexed. To them it seemed like Garner had broken up with Miller once more. Rumor has it that Garner is content with Miller and has no intentions of ending their relationship so she can reunite with her ex-husband. Both individuals hold each other in high regard and are simply friends. As Affleck stated to People in 2020, when you have kids with someone, you're always connected to them. It's a blessing that she's my children's mother. She is highly esteemed and valued by me. Following the finalization of his split from Jennifer Lopez, Ben Affleck stated that he is happier now than he has been in years. Over the past week, the celebrity's mood has drastically improved, and he is filled with excitement about what lies ahead in his life. According to his friend, Ben hasn't talked to Jennifer often since they split up, unless it's about their kids' school events. He enjoys being around J-Lo and doesn't dislike her, but he still prefers to avoid. It appears that he is currently concentrating on his career and taking care of his children, which is crucial if he wishes to avoid getting drunk. Ben Affleck is single at the moment, but he is open to dating in the future. After coming to terms with the fact that he and Jennifer Lopez are no longer dating, he announced that he is eager to start dating again.